What's up, YouTube? We are back, season 1, episode 15 in this awesome weight loss journey. I'm your host, B, and today, you guessed it, we got a lot to talk about. But first, I'm gonna have this taco, and you guys, well, you can watch the intro. It has been an amazing week. Now, if you're not familiar, check the card. You can go look at last week's video. We started a brand new split this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're doing push-pull legs. So if you don't know what that means, well, let's back up just a second. A split, right, is how you break up your strength training workouts or your workouts in general. Push-pull legs is a scheme, right, a group of workouts. On push days, we do movements that involve pushing motions, and you're working out your pecs, your triceps, and your front delts, usually like this part of your shoulder, right? Then we do pull workouts, which are pulling motions. So we're targeting our back, our lats, our traps, our rear delts, and also our biceps, because when we pull, we activate our biceps. Now, legs, that's self-explanatory. And we do that on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. In between, I've been doing Couch to 5K, which I will talk about momentarily. How to go, we're going to have to step on the scale to figure that out. But I can tell you this. Fat guys are not designed for running. So 274.0. It's not what we were hoping for, but I'm not mad at it, and let me explain. So the good thing about doing this new strength training split, the push-pull legs, is I'm doing more muscle groups in a single day, which means I'm in the gym longer. And while you don't hit the muscle groups the same way as you do when you dedicate a specific day for that group, for me, it's not about the gains. It's more about being in there, moving muscles, getting stronger all around, putting on some muscle mass, but at the same time, staying in there and working for longer periods of time. And when I'm doing push-pull legs, I find that it's much easier for me to stay in there an hour plus just lifting weights. Normally, if I'm just doing chest, I'll do my 6 movements, I'll bang through them like that, and then I've got 15 or 20 minutes left, and I'll go get on the treadmill, and that will fill my hour up. And while there's nothing wrong with that, and I could just go home realistically, but I want to be in there for an hour. I want to get into that habit of staying at the gym for at least an hour. And I'd much rather be lifting for that other 20 minutes than sitting on the treadmill walking. So doing more than one muscle group, it's nice. I like it. I like the way it feels. I like the way I feel. We'll see what the results say. Now, on Couch to 5K days, this is the thing about Couch to 5K. So for the first 2.5 to 3 weeks, you do a lot of small interval running. So like the first week is literally 30 seconds of running, 90 seconds of walking. And that's your interval for the first 2 days. And then on day 3, it goes 60 seconds of running and 90 seconds of walking. And then it builds from there. So for at least the first 2 to 3 weeks, the output is not going to be the same. So I fully expect to see a very small decrease in weight loss if we don't plateau at all for a couple of weeks. And the other thing, and this is actually an interesting segue to what I wanted to talk about today, is Thursday of this week, I hope you guys are sitting down for this, I actually went out and had drinks and socialized. I haven't done that in like a year. And I had more than one drink. I had more than 3 drinks. I had tacos, and I had a good time, and I just didn't care. And I still lost weight for the week. Now, what does that tell you? Well, it's something that I preach a lot, and something that I actually got asked about just a couple of weeks ago on TikTok, and I did a little TikTok about this. There was a guy that we follow each other, and he's on a weight loss journey as well, and he was having some issues trying to figure out what to do when he gets home at the end of the day and doesn't have enough food in his system. Like, he hasn't eaten all of his calories for his calorie goal for the day. And by several hundred, like he said, I think in his case it was like 1,600, because he has a very busy day. And the one thing that I said is this is the same problem that people have when they have too much in a given day and they get down and depressed about it. I said the reality is that your nutrition isn't a one day thing, right? Like one day of eating way over the top or one day of eating way under goal is not going to jeopardize your entire weight loss journey. In fact, if anything, it's going to help keep you sane because you don't have to stay in this militarized regiment eating all the time of the same thing, and chicken and broccoli and rice, 3, 5, 7 meals, whatever your routine is. You can break stride every once in a while, and it's okay. It's not going to kill you. You just make it up tomorrow, So what did I do? I went out, I had some drinks, I had some tacos. I got up the next day, and I made sure that everything I ate for the rest of the week was on point. And guess what? I still lost weight. It's that simple. So with that being said, why don't we go to the gym? We'll come back and talk about workouts this week, and then we'll wrap this thing up, all right? Let's get it. What a week. Let me tell you what. This new split, I think once I'm used to everything and once I start really pushing myself in this new routine, I think it's going to be really, really beneficial. And I say that because I mentioned earlier, I am in the gym lifting for a full hour now, and instead of 40, 45 minutes. And I'm a lot more sore. I felt it this week, especially on leg day. Leg day, I lifted legs on Friday. Today's Saturday. I shoot my videos on Saturday, and I'm feeling it. Like, I feel it in my hamstrings. I feel it in my groin. I feel it in my quads. Feel my calves. And usually for me, I don't know how it is for everybody out there, but the second day after leg day is when it really gets in there and you can really feel that you lifted legs. So tomorrow's going to be entertaining. But I feel like I put really good work in this week. So I'm really pleased with it. I'm excited to stick with and see what happens. Now, on the Couch to 5K side, I'm trying not to get frustrated. And the reason is I've done this program before. I know what to expect coming up. And like I mentioned, the first couple of weeks are really just not that difficult. And I could have skipped them, but they're really important. And the reason I say that is because I haven't run distance. And I know 3.1 miles isn't distance. It's kind of on the low end of distance, but it's not, 5 laps around the track or whatever. There's some technique involved to being able to run efficiently, for 3+ miles. And, there's stride and there's form and there's breathing and there's posture and there's all those things that I have to get refamiliarized with. And running in those small intervals kind of helps me remember how to do it and how to do it well and how to do it comfortably. But I tell you what, man, at 275 pounds, it ain't comfortable. I know it'll get that way. I probably need to invest in some better running shoes too. But it was a very uncomfortable week. And I didn't feel like I got maximum effort out of it. So I may, and I'm going to play around with this idea over the next day or two. I may restart Couch to 5K next week and just start over with day 1, just because I feel like maybe I need a redo of last week. I don't know. We'll see. But that being said, I am super excited about this split. I am super excited to be running. As much as I hate running, it's part of what I need to do to get where I need to be, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a great thing, actually. So yeah, I think that's about all we have this week. I guess it's a little shorter than normal, but that's all right. We'll make it work, guys. If you got something out of this, make sure you like, subscribe, and click that little bell if you want to see more content. And of course, as always, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.